So most companies, they have a process, but it quite often fails or stop delivering the results that they're intending to have when it comes to sales and pipeline development. So we work with a big amount of companies from enterprise to startups. And a couple of the things we made them realize is there are 5 stages that you can work on to scale your revenue faster. And the number one reason that most companies are failing on the pipeline and outbound sales and scaling is actually the lack of processes. See, if you're a buyer, you want to work with a company that's engaging with you in an emotional and human behavior. So what our customers have started doing is they're taking our 5-step in here and start thinking, how can we experiment? How can we target the right profiles? Look at the current customer's sales process. What are their objections that they're afraid of? What are the things that they truly like about you? And what are the combined characteristics about them? That can be what technologies they're using, their location, company size, the persona within the company. And if you cross-align all those, then you get a more clear path within your experiment of where you're going to double down. Now, the next aspect is, and this is also resonate to how I often end up buying as a company, social selling. So we're always sitting in sales and scrolling through LinkedIn and waiting for that guy or woman or who it is that writes. We're looking for product X, Y, Z, and luckily we're selling it. But see, what happens here is that, well, the market leader often get mentioned a couple of times. And then the sales reps are mentioning themselves, offering a demo. And then there are 740 vendors jumping in, trying to get on board and get a demo. What happened in that case is, often the market leader get the call, and whoever is a little bit cheaper, who have more mentions, might end up getting the deal of the market leader. See, you don't want to be in that situation. With social selling, you want to engage with the potential clients early on. And what I mean by that is you want to use demand. You want to create a targeted lead list and Sales Navigator, subscribe to them. And once they post, demand will combine all of them within the platform. And you just get a little list, you hit start. And then you go through each post, comment or skip it. And then you suddenly, or like it or both, you're building up a very sustainable, scalable way of communicating with the potential client or existing client. See, they go, hey, Jesper from Demand, he commented something valuable. And now he sent me a message. I'm going to read it on email because he's actually caring about me. See, that's the point where you start getting on top of their mind. So when they actually start the buying process later on, well, you shortlisted. They're not going to ask on LinkedIn what products you use anymore because they keep seeing your value on LinkedIn. The third pillar is you're going to build repeatability. If it's not repeatable, your sales team can't execute it. So you got to have it into a playbook that is so easy, but making a difference that they can do it every single day. And what I mean by that, you don't want a system where you say, okay, connect 20 people, press start, and then hope something sticks, because there will always be something very little sticking. What if you could 10x the result by just putting a little bit of effort into your repeatability? It will have such a huge impact on the customers doing it. The next part is you have a beautiful website. Your marketing did such a great job. You have a lot of visitors. You have some form fields. They're not always good. Some of them really good leads. But the people you truly want to speak to are actually visiting your website due to marketing's amazing work getting people into your website, but they're just not speaking with you or talking to you. See, that's where, again, with Demand, our clients, they are actually taking our JavaScript on the website. We send back who is that person or company that visited, and then the sales team can go out and say, we need to speak with the visitor before they buy from our competitor and get on top of their mind again, because they're top of funnel. So they start engaging on social selling and LinkedIn messages and email. And if you have a very inexpensive product that is very transactional, think about it. If you go to a store and want to buy a pair of jeans, if I did that, I know precisely when I go in my size, I know what I need, I just go in transaction, right? I buy them. Another person might go to 7, 8 stores, try all the jeans, and that's typically the visitor that doesn't convert. They're shopping around, researching. If they get a good deal right away, they're more likely to buy from you. So if you have a transactional product, you might reach out to them and say, hey, we noticed you stopped by our website, or due to demand we have seen coming from your company, if you want to get on demo and sign up for within the next 7 days, here's 20% off. You'll be surprised the effect of analyzing and identifying who's visiting and reaching them fast. Or if you've seen surprise, well, if you don't know that they came, it's really, really hard to sell to them. So you want to turn that around. The last part is, the fifth part is, how do you scale and personalize? Again, with demand, we combining and aggregating the data for you. So if they posted on LinkedIn, if they did something on social, the details about them, you get them streamlined into one campaign. So it sends a personalized connection request, personalized follow-up. But again, the sales rep are spending like 20 to 30 seconds per lead. And I can tell you the results. If I'm sending 100 connection requests over a week and I don't personalize, I have about 22 to 25% acceptance rate, depending on what type of people persona-wise I'm sending to and where in the world. If I'm personalizing them, I'm reaching between 74 to 79% acceptance rate by spending 20 to 30 seconds per person writing a couple of words. It's really that simple. So you have to analyze what is your process. And in the end of the day, if you were receiving the process that you're redesigning, would you actually take the meeting? And if you commit to say yes to that, you probably did something right here. So this is what we help our customers do every single day. So if you want to learn more or just check out how to do it, read more here or book us at the call or demo, and we will take it from there. Thank you.